Hey guys, Todd here with another video for you. And today we are going to do as you can see, I have a different background and everything around me. I recently moved. I moved in with my girlfriend, Sarah, which she's in one of my videos, I think Geek at the Beach, if you're curious. She's not here right now, so I can't have her come on camera. But anyways, I don't know why you guys would want to. If you're into that, let me know. Maybe I can start doing some vlogs and stuff like that. I noticed a lot of people on YouTube are starting to do that. I just want to apologize up front. I've been very, very busy with work, personal life stuff, with moving, and I'm doing music, as you can see in the background, my keyboard, stuff like that. Now since I got the studio / office, as I call it, I'm concentrating a little bit more on music, trying to devote myself and, do something with it. Everybody tells me I'm wasting my talent, so, so I apologize for the lack of videos. I think my last ones were in January. But a lot's happened since then, personally, just my job, I'm busy, been very, very busy, and now with the move, so I felt that since I got the new office and everything, I'm going to try to do a lot more videos, so please leave in the comments here what you'd like to see on the channel. I think, just covering Apple videos all the time. Lately, Apple's just been kind of doing their thing, nothing really exciting's been going on ever since Steve Jobs passed away in October. I haven't really done videos since then. Basically, that kind of hurt. I was in California when it happened. I was in San Francisco when it happened. I said I was going to make a video about my California trip. Well, I took some video. I guess I can include like a little short video if you guys are interested. There's nothing really spectacular. I have some video of when I was at Apple HQ with a Steve Jobs memorial, stuff like that. But I took a lot of pictures with the Canon 60D. If you're interested in that, just follow me on Facebook. It's facebook.com/ToddKEdwards. I have a bunch of albums in that of the Apple headquarters. I did go there. But anyway, we're ranting here. Anyway, just like I said, I hope to do more videos now. But just like I said, put a comment in the bottom. Let me know. I want to hear from you guys. I have some 500 some subscribers. You guys need to start talking. I know I've been away, so I'm not yelling at you or blaming you for anything, because I'm just as guilty as you. But I like to know what you guys want to see on the channel. It helps me out to kind of find what you guys are interested in. Like I said, music is another topic. If you want me to bring music in there, talk about music stuff, I can do that as well. I kind of kept away from that and kind of didn't want to put it on this channel. I do have another kind of music channel with only a few videos that I need to get back into. I was just doing like guitar review stuff and a couple lessons, which is flickofthepick.com, all one word, on YouTube. Search it if you're interested. Subscribe to it, and let me know if you'd like to see anything on there as well. But yeah, life's just been busy. But anyway, like I said, this is the office tour, so I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, here we go into the new office. I'm giving you guys a tour. I guess I'll start on this wall over here and we'll work our way over. Kind of up front, it's still in progress. We just moved in a few weeks ago to the new place, so I'm still setting it up and still need some more pictures and stuff. But anyway, let's start here at the bookcase. As you can see up here on the top shelf, these are all my music oriented concerts DVDs. I have a wide variety. I have Jimi Hendrix, Joe Satriani, Metallica, The Doors, Led Zeppelin, Van Halen, Nirvana. The list goes on. I listen to a wide variety of music. I'm not just, a metal guy, rock guy. I listen to classical, jazz. I listen to everything. So there's some DVDs. I don't know if you're interested in any, I can get some titles. There's Steve Vai, Chickenfoot, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, Jimi Hendrix, Megadeth, Pearl Jam, Peter Frampton, some more Steve Vai, Nirvana Unplugged, which highly recommend you getting that. I'm not a big Nirvana fan, but I think that's their best thing they ever did. Jason Becker, U2. But anyway, Zappa Plays Zappa, it's another good one if you're into weird music. Here's some books that I've collected over the years. Some of them I have read, some of them I haven't read. 4-Hour Work Week, Guy Kawasaki's Enchantment, which is a really good book. Crush It by Gary Vaynerchuk, definitely check that out. 3 screenplays by Edward Burns. I'm a big fan of Edward Burns. He's a filmmaker. She's the One. He's got great movies, but start there at She's the One, or The Brothers McMullen, to get you started. all you need to know about the music business. On the side, I am a musician. Well, I do it in my hobby in my free time, but anyway, I'm trying to do it more for money and, you know, hopefully one day a career, but right now it's not really, it's just a hobby. Screenwriting, Bible, The Craft and Business of Songwriting, some guitar magazines, How to Write Songs, Master Shot, and then On the Road by Jack Kerouac. I have a app review for the iPad of that on the iPad, so just look at my list if you're interested. It's a really good book. Some other miscellaneous books there, nothing important. The Purple Cow, and I think Amber MacArthur's book, The Power of something, I can't remember the name of it. And then down here I have just my guitar pedals, wah-wah pedal, Steve Vai pedal, a talk box, a Pog, micro Pog, which is a really cool pedal, digital delay, a tremolo pedal, the Phase 90, and then DS1 distortion, and Jim Dunlop Crybaby, and then Steve Vai wahs under here. Alright, now we'll go up to kind of some cool stuff. As you guys know, I went to San Francisco in October, and I went to the Twit Studios, and here is Leo Laporte. He actually signed it for me. Thanks for visiting, Leo, and some miscellaneous stickers that they had at Twit that he gave me. Here's a guitar that I made my senior year of high school. In my jewelry metals class, here was an iPod, I think Shuffle. Still in the case. I've never used it. I don't really have one. I just thought it was cool. There's another guitar that I made in high school. It's made out of silver. I had to make this out of wax first, and then, you know, do it kind of when it got fired right here. It's got some holes and stuff. I put all that, all the fretwork. I did all myself. There's an iPod. I think this is a 30 gigabyte. It came out in 2005. The one with the U2 edition. The video. I don't think it was the first video. It was like the second. The iPhone 4 box. There is my degree from Western Illinois University. My Bachelor's of Science. Yeah, there's proof. I actually graduated college. And then this right here I've had for many, many years. I thought this would be cool to display it. It's the second edition of the original Star Wars trilogy, 4, 5, and 6. Unaltered. It just has THX digitally remastered, but it's the unaltered versions of Star Wars, probably the best version. I think this came out in like 1995. I think I got it in like 96 or 97 for Christmas one year. But this is what started it all for me right here to get into Star Wars. I was a little late to the game. Here's a guitar picture, my art piece that my parents got for me. It's nothing special. Over here, guys, we got my Marshall MG100 XDFX Marshall half stack 100 watt 412s in the cab here. It's a decent Marshall. It's like your entry level. It's nothing spectacular. My dad got it for me, but it does the job when I need to. But more now, guys, I don't really use amps. I use everything on the computer. I use Guitar Rig, so that's what I've been using. Here's the closet. It's really a mess. I'll just peek in here. There's some stuff still in here. St. Louis Cardinal hat. Yes, I'm a St. Louis Cardinal fan. But as you can see, it's just a mess. I'm still unpacking and trying to put stuff where it needs to be. Most of these are DVDs and just miscellaneous stuff. There's another guitar amp there. And then over there in the corner is some VST softwares, Complete 6, Quantum Leap Goliath, and I just got a new VST Superior Drummer, and then the Apple box you see there, that's Logic Studio Pro. So as you can see, there's nothing really in there. Here's something else I made in high school out of brazing rods. I had to cut all those out and put them on there, and then I forgot the name what you use them for, but put them, you put them all together with I forgot the name of it. If you think of it, put it in the comments. And then I spray painted it. But yeah, that's something I did in my jewelry metals class. Over here we have my 4-string bass. It's just a Fender Squier. It's just a basic bass. It's nothing fancy. It's just a lay down track sometimes. It was a decent price. I didn't want to go break the bank, but it works for what I need it for. Then I got here is a HP PhotoSmart 75110 printer. I think it has an all-in-one. It's not my printer. It's my girlfriend's. But so far it looks pretty cool. But one thing I have to point out here, does that interface look familiar? Really familiar? Come on, HP. Stop copying off Apple. Anyway, here's a painting that my girlfriend actually did, and I just like it. I think it's kind of cool, the colors and things, so I asked if I could hang it up in my office, and she said that was cool. So I did. There's my lava lamp. I guess every musician and person, geek, has to have a lava lamp. I've had that since, I think, 1996 or 1997. It still works, which is great. There's my dock for my iPad. Here's some guitar books here, chords and scales for guitar. I've had this thing since, since I started playing, or picked it up a few years after, I think around 97 or 98. If you play an instrument or guitar or anything like that, I highly suggest you get a book that's all chords and scales for guitar, so you know what the correct fingering is like that. And it has some basic theory in here, but I've used it for so many years, but I still have it for reference. This is something I just picked up. It's a modern method for guitar. This is like the real deal. It's to learn how to actually read music and stuff like that for guitar, which I play by my ear. So I've been trying to crack away at this, and this is actually something that they use in universities. I think Berklee College of Music in Boston actually uses this for their program. I got it off Amazon. Here's another book I got off Amazon. It's Ted Green's Chord Chemistry. It's all about chords and stuff like that, and music, which is really beyond what I know right now. But I understand some of it, and this is also something they use at Berklee College of Music. And then this is just the Guitarist's Guide to Composing and Improvising. It's just a book. They talk about cool things, cool ideas that you can try in improvising when you're composing. Also, they use this at Berklee, as you can see, Berklee Press. So these are official books. These aren't, just run-of-the-mill, something you buy. These are real deal things that they use in university if you're actually going to go study guitar, at a university, which I did, and I've always played by ear. And I've taken music theory in college, but anyway, here's my iPad 2. There's my Canon 60D, which I still use, and I should do a review. Right here is basically this allows me to do time-lapse. It's just a timer that I can plug into the Canon 60D and do all that cool stuff. Alright guys, here we come to the good stuff. There is one of my monitors that I have a review on as well. Just look in the video list if you're watching this video for the first time. I review those. They're KRK's Rocket 6s. They do a good job. These are the first monitors that I picked up, and they do the job right now, and eventually I'll upgrade, but right now they work for me. They're on some pads here that for the sound, like for bass frequencies and stuff like that, it absorbs them, and you get a better response out of the monitor. Here's some CDs right here. I think a couple classical CDs that I've had for, I don't know, a very long time. It's best of Vivaldi, best of Mozart, and just best of 25 Beethoven's favorites, and then I have the Art of Segovia. If you're into really classical guitar and stuff like this, definitely get something by this guy. I think it's Andrus Segovia. This is how you spell his name if you're interested. Guy's amazing. Well, here's my Asus, I think 24-inch monitor, which you guys already know. I have a video as well, a review on that. Here's my Logitech 1080, I think P cam. I haven't really done a review on it. There's really no sense. It works for what I need it for if I do Skype calls, stuff like that. This is my M Audio Key Studio. I think it's 44 key or 46 key MIDI controller. I use this for when I'm, composing music for drums or piano and all my VSTs and stuff like that. And right there is my PreSonus Fire Studio Mobile. It lets me plug in my guitar or mic or bass directly into here. This is an audio interface. This is what allows me to capture microphones and my guitar, stuff like that, into a computer so I can write music. There's the left speaker. Here's some books right here. This is On the Track. This is like a guide to film scoring. They actually use this in college. Here, let me in college programs if you're going to go to film scoring. Don't want to knock over the candle here. But right here, it's a guide to contemporary film scoring. Here's who it's by. I got this off of Amazon. I'll put links in that to all these if you really want. Just put them on. Put in the comment section. Here's an actual Apple Pro training series for Logic Pro 9 and Logic Express. Like I said, I have Logic Pro. And then this is the actual theory book that I used in college when I took theory for one semester in college. And I just kept it because I know that I'm always going to reference it, and we didn't go through the whole book when I took theory, so I kept it around. There's a picture of me and my girlfriend. This is my MacBook Pro, which I've had now for since 2008, and it's still running. There's some keys that don't work on the keyboard, so I have right here. I have an Apple keyboard with a mouse to run that. Also here I'm using, of course you guys know I have a Mac Pro. I just use the standard keyboard because I like having this, and I just like the size of it. But also I really do think this keyboard right here, Apple's keyboard wireless, is still the best keyboard I've ever used. The keys, everything's just perfect, but I just, for using Logic and stuff like that, it's nice to have that stuff. And then, you know, the Apple mouse. Here's a couple CDs. This is Steve Vai's a big influence in my music, and these are all like his albums. They're called, he calls them naked tracks. Basically, he's an instrumental guitarist, so basically everything is instrumental guitar with, like, it's all solos basically, but they're all melodies and stuff like that. He takes all his melody lines out, and it's just the rhythm tracks and drum tracks like that. So I picked this up because you can jam to these if you're a guitarist. I picked them up to, you know, kind of study his writing, how he writes and stuff like that. And then this is Metallica, Live Shit, Binge and Purge, DVDs, which is really good. I've been a Metallica fan since 1996. I've seen them in 1997. So I've been a Metallica fan for a very, very long time. There's the pride of the room. It's my quad-core Mac Pro 2010 model. I think it's a 2.4 gigahertz, I believe. Actually, we can look it up here. I can't remember all these numbers sometimes. It's a 2.8. And it has, there you guys go. It's a 2.8. It's got 6 gigabytes of RAM. I've upgraded the RAM in it. I've upgraded the video card, which I have videos on that as well. So just look at my video list. But yes, I love this computer. Helps me. I used to have an iMac and to do music production, and I couldn't do some stuff, so I got this, and I've never looked back. That's just my Belkin SD card reader for my Canon 60D. And then over here we got my Ibanez guitar, my RG, which I've had for, I think I got this in 2009 or 2008. Great guitar, I love it. I recently put in 2 new pickups, DiMarzios, I think an Aaron Norton, and I can't remember the other one. And then a couple of, there's my tripod, and then a mic stand with a pop filter, and then over here is my whiteboard that I need to put up, and then my guitar cases. I have an Ibanez acoustic in the case, which needs to have some work done on it. But, I have one last thing. Actually, a couple last things. Of course, you can't be a geek without the geek drawer with all your freaking cables and software and just a whole bunch of crap in here that I just kind of threw in here. There's my Xbox 360 controller, stuff like that. So you can't be a geek without having all the geek stuff. And then over here on my other side of the room, I have my girlfriend's futon, which she said I could have. So I put it here in the... Basically, I call this the office in my studio. As you can see, I have more music equipment in here than I do anything else. And then under there are my DVDs. I have too many DVDs. Moving all these took forever. And then here's the door, as you can see. But that pretty much wraps up this. I will probably do an update tour. As you can see, the walls are still kind of bare over here. I'm gonna get some. I want to get some shelves. Let's see, so you guys can see me. I want to get some shelves put up on the walls here, so I can put some more Apple stuff. I want to get like an Apple, you know, like boxes, and just put some stuff on display, because I have my iPhone 4, which was up on my desk. I don't know if I didn't point that out. So it's time for me to upgrade. So whenever the iPhone 5 comes out, I'm going to upgrade. And I'm not going to upgrade my iPad, because I think the iPad 2 is fine for what I need it for. But I haven't seen the new iPad, so with the new Retina display, but I'm sure it looks pretty cool. But, and one last thing is the carpet in my room that I put here, because since there's wood floors, I kind of like this carpet. It kind of reminds me of the 60s bands, like the Doors and stuff like that, when they'd play concerts and stuff. They have carpets like weird like this. I know I'm weird. But I just thought it kind of looked cool in the room with the red curtains and stuff like that. But anyway, guys, I gotta flip this over so I can see myself. I hope you enjoyed the tour. If you have any questions, just feel free to leave them in the comment section, and I'll try to answer them all for you. Anything that you saw in the room where I got it that I didn't cover or anything like that, please let me know. And I'm sure I'll do an update of this within 6 months or so, because I'm sure it's going to change. But this was just, we just moved in and I felt like doing a video. It's been a while since I've done a video. And now since I got the office studio thing, expect more videos since I have the space and I can do more with the video. So I actually have a space where I can put the camera up. It was a little hard in my old apartment to do videos and stuff like that. So I'm rambling. As always, you can follow me up on the Twitter. It's Todd K. Edwards, or twitter.com/Todd K. Edwards. You can follow me up on Facebook if you like. If you're on Facebook and you don't like Twitter, it's just Todd K. at facebook.com/Todd K. Edwards. If you have any questions or you just want to email me, get in touch with me, it's toddkedwards@gmail.com. Pretty much everything's just Todd K. Edwards, all one word. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the tour, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.